Well, well, my friends, look who it is. It's Chat, and it's your dear pal Lutz Magoots. How's everybody doing? Happy, what's today's Tuesday? This week has already felt really weird. I don't know if anybody else feels that way or not, but, it hasn't felt like Tuesday. I keep thinking it's, like, later in the week, but it is therefore, it is not. So... Coleman, congrats on being the Alacritus Adventurer once again. 9 times now. 9 times. Coleman's got a firm grasp on the top of the leaderboard there. So, but good morning, beautiful Kirk. Pumpkin spice coffee time. Okay, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm also a little congested this morning. I don't know. I think I might actually be getting sick. I don't think it's allergies at this point, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it somehow is. I did mow on Saturday, and maybe they're just kind of ramping up. But, what's the difference between a fridge and a butthole? The fridge doesn't fart when you take the meats out. I have a problem and I need to stop. Is there a random quest log command? No, but that is on my list of things I want to implement, because I think that would be very helpful. So. And by helpful, I mean, I'm be honest, I don't know what I mean by helpful there. So, all right. So I spent some time this morning. One of the reasons I was so late is I was working on the camera, and hopefully it is focused properly. For now, I didn't want to spend forever on it, so I decided I would just leave it on manual focus. It does also appear like it's much more in sync than it had been. I think that was due to a higher frame rate setting. So I don't know. We'll test that out and see how that goes today. And let's see, anything else? I think that was pretty much it. That's what I was working on this morning. I did post the schedule. This week is going to be a little bit more of, just some variety, I guess. Checking out some games that maybe are going to be one-timers, but it'll be kind of cool. Season appropriate type games. So, let's see. Sorry, I fell behind chat. Spooky, hello and good morning. Coleman, good morning. Lady Iron, good morning. Hello, hello. Koro, hello. It's the king of mewing, Mog Champ. Drawsticks, hello. I like your David Pumpkins hat. This is David S. Pumpkins hat, actually. 10 out of 10. You're a 10 out of 10. It is, and spooky vibes with the exposure. Yeah, I'm hoping it's. I still want to be able to get things to focus. Like if I'm trying to show you something, I still want that to be able to focus. But it was on. I don't know. Maybe Spooky would have a good answer for me. It was on continuous autofocus, and I think that was the problem. But I don't know what else it should be on. I just changed it on manual for today. And I'll probably leave it there until I can truly figure it all out. But if you have any advice for me, let me know. Look who decided to beautifully show up. This week feels like it's been long already. It does, yeah. He said he was going to make a duty. Yes, a dookie. I'll take a dookie on your bones. That was the quote. Wild game we played. Keep forgetting you have a long weekend. Oh, you do? Which day? Do you have Friday or Monday off? But yeah, Drawsticks, everything's going all right. Everything's going okay. Starting to get a little bit more sleep. Kind of getting caught up in sleep. It's been an interesting thing. Our dog has been very difficult for us to get some sleep while having in the same building. But she has let us sleep the last few nights through the night, so that's been pretty good. And I think well, I've got a plan put together to build her like her own little enclosure, her own suite, if you will. They're called senior suites at the boarding place we go to, and I was like, well, if she does great there, maybe I should just build her a senior suite here. So we've got the plans in place. I just actually have to go to the hardware store and buy everything, and then start building. The problem is, at least one of the things I'll need is a large piece of plywood. I guess I don't have to have just one. I could do 2 pieces of plywood. That actually maybe isn't the worst idea in the world. It'd be more expensive that way, but it would definitely fit in my vehicle. I just can't fit a 4-foot wide piece of plywood in my vehicle, 8 feet long. Like I'd have to leave my trunk lid open, and I don't want to do that. So. But anyway, we can find some time to talk settings, though. I think it needs continuous autofocus to still activate product mode with a snappy up close focus. That's what I was thinking. But there were at least 3 other focus modes that were grayed out. Like I couldn't choose them, and I don't know if that's because they're for photos rather than videos or what. But yeah, it's Monday for Thanksgiving. Gotcha. Okay. We have Monday off for land stealing day. Wait, you have Monday off as well, Ghost? Let's see. October 13th. We brought our grandma to a senior suite. I honestly did consider taking the camper. I really did. But so we just got a storage space for the camper. And the place that we got, I don't know if all storage spaces are like this or what, but like, they basically have a bunch of other things that we have access to. They're like, oh yeah, and by being a member here, you'll also have access to our office, so you can like make copies and send faxes and stuff. And I was like, what? Because I'm leaving my RV and you're under your awning? Like I don't get how that's related, but that's kind of cool. And then they said, yeah, and we also have a moving truck basically that you can rent from us. And that one makes more sense, you know, so you can put your crap in their storage facilities. But I said, does it have to be for moving stuff into storage? And he said no. And I want to make sure that maybe I worded it weird or something, so I'm going to confirm with him, but it might actually be cheaper than renting it from anywhere else. So, company has a ton of days off. Global company. Gotcha. Pick up your wood. Pick up your wood. I like how you kind of, it's sort of like a crescendo there. That's how I read it. But yeah, I did consider it. That is fun. That is fun. And here I'm wondering, like, Coleman, how are you going to spend your day off? But you know what's funny too with the camera? It's probably light reflecting. So I have a tapestry that's like right behind this setup over here. And it's purple. And I think the reason why my room probably looks kind of purpley to you all is because I've got a light that's shining kind of up to help like illuminate, you know, for the camera and everything. But I think it's a lot of light reflecting because, can any of you guess what color my lights actually are right now? My overhead light, my room light. Any guesses as to what color it might be? Wish I had a 3-day weekend. Same. Yeah. It is orange. Yeah, it is orange. For me, I just feel like the scene looks very purpley right now. So it is in fact orange. And then I changed it earlier to test out a different color, and I honestly couldn't tell that I really changed it much. It's kind of weird, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. Game store closed, so no SWU. Closed for the holiday. Gotcha. And what if I took the day off and we just played Hunt Showdown all day? I probably shouldn't take the day off considering I just had a vacation, but maybe I should take a break or something from, you know, take like a long lunch. So the highlight on my head is orange. I'm Hunt Showdown. Oh, that's good coffee. How many of you guys got a cup? You got a cup next to you here? Because if not, get yourself some and make it nice and cozy. Or is it Hunt So Down better? I don't know. Either way, I think is good. I got a cup. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was. This is what I'm talking about, Ghost. I feel like this week I'm like, what day was it? I was sitting in front of my computer doing work, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm exhausted. And it just kind of hit me like out of nowhere, and I'm like, I just don't want to do this anymore. And so I kind of just stopped working. That was yesterday. I'm like, it was freaking yesterday. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking, I was like, man, I should probably go get some coffee or something. I need to wake up a little bit. And I ended up just kind of like blankly staring at my monitor for probably half an hour instead. Which was, you know, it's funny. It was at least as unproductive as going to go get coffee, if not more so. And then I would have had coffee. So I probably should have just went and got some coffee. Army of Dark Chocolate. Heck yeah. Do you, what all do you put in that? Or do you just drink it black? What I have here is, funny enough, we still had some of the coffee grounds left over from the Airbnb at the con. And so I just threw some of those grounds in another bag of grounds that I had. So it's a mix of dark and medium roast, but, yeah, the dark roast was significantly fresher, but there wasn't that much of the medium roast left anyway. G Fuel here, but I need to move to coffee. Crap, yeah, it's expensive. Yeah. Today will be a second coffee for me kind of day. I put 2 Truvias and extra creamy oat milk. Okay. Hey, Chaotic, how are ya? Bit rude of my phone to not give me a notification. OMG Dark Chocolate, yum. Yeah, the Bones, Army of Dark Chocolates. That one and S'mores, I think, were my favorite. But that one is really good. That's probably, and again, in my opinion, that's probably their best flavor. It is quite good. Bones Coffee. Dang, what good artwork they have. The whole reason I bought anything from them was because of their artwork. Just good. Just good. Spooky vibe and coffee. Like, how can you possibly go wrong? You know what I mean? I love their marketing. Yeah. Yeah. They got us all hook, line, and sinker, right? All right, we got some Alan Wake 2 on the docket today. Typically Tuesdays I stream a little bit longer, although I don't think today is going to be able to be one of those days, unfortunately. So we'll just play and kind of see where we get to with a with the stopping point and whatnot, and we'll just go from there. How's that sound, my friends? I've been really wanting to kind of wrap up this Alan Wake storyline and get back to Saga's story, because as I keep saying pretty much every time I play this game, I'm enjoying Saga's storyline more. I feel like it's just more interesting. Alan's is just so freaking convoluted. It's hard to know what's going on. And I've been here the entire time. So if you've missed even like 5 minutes of stream, I'm sorry. Okay. I am sorry. I'm going to turn off my notifications here in Epic before I can forget. Need a Lutz McBrews branded coffee. I would love to come up with a coffee roast, because I do have a pretty particular like flavor that I enjoy the most. And I would love to learn the process of what it would take to come up with a certain roast. Lutz, you died? I died? What do you mean? Oh, I died in Nonder's game? Did I really? I just had to close it out since I launched Alan Wake 2. I just closed it. I must have died like seconds after that happened. Did I die of old age at least? Did I die in the arms of 20 concubines? What kind of cult is this? We have the same taste, Lutz, in coffee and... I'm glad you clarified, because yeah, otherwise I was like, wait, what is she talking about? Coffee or women? And now I know both, so that's good. I don't get this game at all. I do not blame you one bit. I think, like I said, Saga's story is, I think, at least a little bit coherent. Alan's, no freaking clue. And like I said, I've been playing the whole time. So, anyway. Alrighty. I think I've also the camera position isn't super important either, I believe, between left and right. Or wait, did I put it? Actually, it was the top left originally, wasn't it? Hey, Nene, how are you doing? You really got to pay attention to every little detail. I noticed. Watch it 3 times to understand. I would need at least 3 times, I think, myself. I think so. Do I feel really close today with the camera? I did have to move it a bit when I was changing the settings, and I'm wondering if I just moved it a little bit out of its normal zone, but I just popped over and you were dead on the ground and non-dumped you at the south end of the cult land. Dang, rip. Did I have the shortest lifespan in that game? I know AM's had a really short one too, but if you and Spooky die, I hope Mary chooses me. I mean, I'll talk to her. I told her she can take another lover after I die, because I told her I was going to die first. No, AM's def did? Okay. Yeah, I know AM's was very short-lived, unfortunately.
In a maze of film equipment. There had to be a way to the projection booth from here.
So what we're doing, or at least what I think we're doing in this game right now, we're on a crash course with the grandmaster of the Cult of the Word. No idea what that means exactly, but he's the guy. He's the guy pulling the strings for this Cult of the Word crew. So, hopefully he's got some answers for us. I don't know. Maybe we'll learn something. That's an exit. I don't want to exit, right? Oh, I guess I am exiting. Hey, Jezraya. At work today. Have a good day of work. Hey, Nest. How you doing? Don't worry, Luch. You're still alive and well in my RimWorld game. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Am I thriving? Nest, how are you doing? Random, but here in the UK, we only have one type of Dr. Pepper, the original. My local store across the street sometimes gets in US flavors, sells them at extortionate prices. Tried one, need to find on Amazon. It's amazing. It wasn't blackcurrant, as it's illegal to farm blackcurrants in the US, but it was black something. We do. I think I've...
Son of a bitch. Show yourself. The grandmaster, my ass. You're a clown and a man.
A clown. Clowny boy. I think I've told you this before. Yeah, blackberry. We do have blackcurrant flavors. We do have blackcurrant flavors here in the US. It's not like, it's not a ton. Not a ton of things have it, but like, I mean, if I go to the grocery store, I can find you a handful of blackcurrant flavors. Wait, what did... Oh my god, I do have next Monday off. That's because we took it off next week off, you pickle. You pickle. Spooky pickles. All right. Gotta be honest, though. Kind of digging the vibe of this. There's some desaturation going on. All the film canisters. Pretty cool. There's still kind of a little bit of a haze, which is... I don't know. I think maybe that's part of it for this game. It's supposed to be kind of this dream world, you know? He's trapped in the darkness here, but like, I think it also kind of affects my memory. It makes me feel like I'm gonna forget all of this stuff. I don't know. Like a dream, you know, that you wake up from and you totally forget. Nobody thrives in a RimWorld game. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I'm good, thank you. Glad to hear. What you been up to? What you been up to, Nest? What's new? And I believe I saw you pop on stream just the other day. How was that? Okay, it seemed like I should be able to collect these duct tapes here. Oh, those aren't duct tapes, and my game minimized again. Thought they were rolls of duct tape. Ease up on the law, but some states still can't plant blackcurrant seeds. I know, but it's a holiday for the office, not PTO. Oh, really? For for
I
Canadian
was back where I
Thanksgiving?
started. A loop within a loop. I had to keep going.
Except for that poster changed, right? The Nightless Night poster? Or is that exactly the same? Kind of like a... Man. Are we getting the Cowboys together? Like I said, I probably should not take the whole day off, but I could probably play a few matches.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was that? Who said that? The grandmaster, my ass. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron.
That door's
It
locked.
was locked from the other side.
See, notice something else? That's not an insult. He loves a pickle. Unfortunately, not my pickle, though. I mean, what? I mean, what? Found something on Amazon works out at $1.29 per can, which is $1.73. Still extortion, but worth it. That is pretty expensive.
The Casey
That
in the
is.
story was losing it. I wasn't far behind.
All right. Okay, what is this for? This looks like a giant picture frame, but it's empty. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's some sort of mounting board, but there's nothing on it. Okay, let's just keep our loop going, huh? Oh, no, we can't. Aha, now it turned into a door. Okay.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
I'm here, you
Oh.
son of a bitch. Hey, show yourself. Who was that? Who said that?
He's gonna be gone.
It's gone.
Yep. Yep.
But I saw someone.
I saw someone. And the door's not here either. Oh, it's over here this time. A TV. Aha. I'm not making sense.
Get together, man. Return. I was writing. Return. Something went wrong. I've written it so many times and it always fails. It fails. I'm doing something wrong. I forget. What's wrong? Is there something wrong with me? Am I wrong somehow? Am I missing something? Skipping over some vital beat? Or do I have to write? Sure, of course. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. I wrote departure. That worked. That worked fine. Maybe there's a missing step before return. What's between departure and return? The tasks, the challenge, the lesson, initiation. Yeah, I haven't written that. To master this place, to set things up, can't go to return before initiation. That's right. That feels right. Initiation. I have to write initiation.
Let me ask you something. How the frick do you write a book with those kinds of thoughts? I was trying to get into a regular streaming schedule, but I jump on 3 days a week. Mostly been playing Borderlands 4, Final Fantasy Tactics these days. Awesome. Local shop, they're £1.50, and they don't always have them in, so still cheaper. I can get them whenever I want. So freaking tasty. We have tons of Dr. Pepper flavors over here. I think it's because we don't really care what chemicals we put in our bodies, so we can just make all sorts of different witchcraft, you know. This might be openable. No.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
It's a sad, sad day. It's a sad, sad day. Lootsmith cult member has died. Welcome in, Nonder and non-believers. How is everybody doing today? I'm sorry I couldn't continue to spread the good word of the non-cult. Did I die of old age? Because what happened? I literally, like, I had to close the browser window when I started launching Alan Wake 2 and I was alive. And then about 10 seconds later, Coleman told me I was dead. And I was like, wait, what happened? Rip Lutz, you joined, you died, you lived the way our God intended. Ursa, Reaper, Nonder, Ams, how is everybody? True Celt, how is everybody doing? Hopefully alive and well. I know Ams is not alive and well. Ams had an even shorter life than I did, which is really saying something because I didn't last very long. They ever told me at the time I was an ice cream delivery guy and there was someone on my route named Alan Wake and they did not understand my excitement regarding their name? No. I don't think you ever did tell me that. Old age, you randomly came in old. I don't think you get to choose that. I could be wrong. I didn't. When I chose my character, I did not have an option to choose age. It was basically like choose your species and then your color, and that was it. So I was a purple dog, and I made my. Oh, and you can choose like some modifier. Or wait, was that? I don't think it was. Maybe the modifiers are ages. I don't know, because there were 3 options, and I thought it was like. I looked at some other animals, and they had like facial hair or makeup, and so I thought it was sort of like a, you know, a femme mask or I don't know what the third one, but maybe the third one was just old. I don't know. I chose like the scruffiest dog I could find. I wouldn't count on it. Coral's whole family will be here, and it's the week of the wedding. At least you died of old age, not because Twitch decided someone had to go, and the game chose AMs. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Like first in, you know, last in, first out kind of thing.
I'm here, you son of a bitch.
Oh, you were sick? Whoa, this is different.
You can run, but I'll get you. I'll get all you.
Here's the grandmaster. Do we think this grandmaster's actually here?
Who's
But
there?
it's not Casey.
Look, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies. He's just a fictional character.
What's going on here?
You don't have to kill me. You don't have to go get that knife and stab me. You can just give up and go back. Forget about the ritual sacrifice to open the way forward.
The ritual sacrifice to open the way.
Oh.
No. Don't do it. You don't have to become a monster. Just leave the knife where it is, in the back, and go.
A knife in the back? Everything about this.
He's
was
telling me
absurd.
exactly how to kill him.
Forced and ridiculous. In desperate need of another pass. But I'd play along to see where it took me.
Oh, I'm gonna play along?
Let's forget about the knife. Don't go looking for the knife. There is no knife.
What? If it's cheaper for you, send me some. Just let me know a price. You can be my BlackBerry dealer. Joking. Let's see. Per can would be cheaper, but by the time we ship it, it probably wouldn't, is my guess. Okay, I'm kind of curious. There's a door over here, too. That's locked.
Forget about the knife. Don't go looking for the knife.
Alice's photographs?
There's no knife.
I can't give him the photographs. Okay. I don't have a choice, guys. I have to freaking murk this guy. Gruffy looking nerf herder. I appreciate that. Exactly. That was what I was going for. But maybe it was an age modifier?
I was missing something.
I guess it didn't say. All right, here we go.
Oh no!
Is this actually a knife? It is. Okay. It didn't look like one when it was on the stand. It kind of almost looked like a soldering iron. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he escaped. I gotta kill this guy. Oh, he's definitely gonna start attacking me. This is a maze now. Oh, man. Okay. Be funny if it was a stage prop knife. Uh-oh. Are we... Yep. Our game has hit its snag here. Why it does this, I don't really know. Okay, hang on. We're going to try to just restart the game without killing it. See if that fixes it. The kill in your head, become the monster. Whose cans are we shipping? Tariffs only work when they come into the States, right? They do, yeah. Well, I don't know if the UK has any retaliatory tariffs. Hello, Octi.
I found myself
How are ya?
in a maze of film equipment.
Okay, this is...
There had to be a way to the projection booth from here.
This is basically where we started today. Sorry. I'm going to kind of blaze through this since we've already done it.
Grandmaster, my ass. You're a clown in a mask.
No deals going on here, Ursa. What are you talking about?
I was back where I started. A loop within a loop. I had
Need to move my PC and start some work too. Happy Tuesday. Good luck, AMs. Have a good day.
Master, my ass. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron.
The Casey in the story was losing it. I wasn't far behind.
Yeah, no kidding.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the
Son of
murder
a
site.
bitch. Show yourself. Who was that? Who said that? That's a real clever trick, asshole. You can run, but you can't hide. Grandmaster, my ass. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron. Why don't you come here and say that to my face?
Sorry, I know there's a lot going on here. I'm hoping that'll still count as being collected.
I was back at the
Yeah.
beginning again.
Okay.
I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
All right. Jeez. That was, yeah. Remember when my character walked up to you and was like, hey, some old guy wants to join the cult, want to give him a home before he dies. It was a random event. Yeah, so that was, I was the one that got selected. I was the last. It was just kind of interesting because Nandra ended up recruiting like 4 people at that time.
I'm here, you son of a bitch.
And I was 3rd, I want to say, out of 4. So it's kind of interesting that I became the old guy.
You can run, but you can't.
Who's
All
there? Look, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies.
Okay, I see it now. The angle I was at, yeah, this angle here, you're seeing it from the thin edge, and I'm like, why is this so weird? There we go.
Oh no. Oh no, you don't. You'll be sorry.
Just go this way, climb over the booth. No.
What the fuck?
But he's fast, though. He's just gone. Whoa. Where's this? Anybody recognize those balloons?
Close.
Oh, okay. There's an echo to line up. All right. Maybe I should just kind of blaze through all the Alan stuff because none of it makes any sense anyway.
Come, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
As a fictional character in a story, you've fulfilled your purpose. You brought the writer of the story here. You can go now, Casey.
No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers. How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan Wake.
What the hell?
This is the ritual to lead you on. We're just one step away from your final destination, Mr. Wake. But first, here's an unanswered mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as a detective,
Are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wake?
The visions are getting under my skin.
I don't know.
For comfort. Not a separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the
Talk
dark
to you. How are
place.
you doing today? I either need to move to charge my phone or move to switch to PC. And to be honest, I don't want to do either, so I might die before the stream ends. Got a photo and WhatsApp installation for the boat's been bought. Not gonna get to work on it a couple weeks. I'm away this weekend, but it's exciting. That is very exciting. All right. Yeah, a lot happened there, and I have more questions than answers, naturally. Okay, but I do have this knife, and at some point I'm gonna have to kill this dude, and...
Wait. Dead end. This can't be right. Did I miss something?
Oh, did I? See, if I walk up to these walls... Okay. Can't wait to see you on your boat. I just go back, and it's different. Yep. Man, okay, a lot more color now. The desaturation is kind of gone. Yeah, what is this? It kind of looks like Coffee World. Oh, it is. That says Coffee World there. I thought earlier...
A murder site.
Oh my goodness. This is the projector room. Oh, okay. Yep.
The mask was the key.
Gosh, the headphones make such a big difference. As you all know, I don't play games with headphones too often, but this one is one that you got to. Hunt Showdown as well, of course, but all right.
I was traveling deeper into the dark place. The poem on the wall was growing at the same pace, dogging my footsteps, like my unwanted shadow moving in the corner of my eye.
I can't wait to see me on it.
I didn't know what it was.
Let me read, Wake.
A curse looming over me.
This is how you know, like, they did such a good job making Wake, like, be an author, because he just loves to hear himself. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, there's this big wall of text I gotta read, and I can't read it because he just keeps talking. A pale balloon in the sky, float and sink deeper. Night springs when bright falls for this sleeper. The surface disturbed, the reflection now a traitor. In the cavity of the skull turned to a crater. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Okay. Pale balloon in the sky, float and sink deeper. Night springs when bright falls for this sleeper. Only game I don't play with headphones is The Sims. Why is that? Why The Sims? All right, the mask. Yeah, and look at how scruffy Wake is right now too.
This is how I could help her.
Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned. I tried to fix the story, but he stopped me before I reached the end. He has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? I mean, Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out. He's after Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story. I need to match the genre. It has to be dark, but the hero can break through, save her family, save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes. Whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
Were you family in the horror story?
I was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all. Parliament Tower. I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending.
Okay, I think we're at the end of a chapter, possibly? Yeah. Okay, well. The boys are more important. So you can know where CPS coming to get your babies? Question mark? Oh, The Sims, yeah. They're talking about my cats. We're not a naughty 4-year-old who can't eat his dinner properly. Oh. All right. Well, this might give me a good chance to swap back over to Saga. Let's find out. Get to Parliament Tower. Okay, can I... Let's see. Where... Man, it's doing it again. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. All right. If anybody wouldn't mind, okay, could I ask for some help here? And maybe this isn't the best way to do it. I'm just kind of curious. I wish there was a way to check in and see how close I am to the end of Alan's story versus the end of Saga's, but there's no real easy way for me to check that. I was going to ask if anybody didn't actually care about the story, if they didn't mind finding spoilers. I was going to ask if you could kind of just do a quick Google on... I was going to maybe use the collectibles here, but I don't know that that's a reliable way to find out either. So yeah, disregard. Disregard. What chapter did I finish? I don't know. It said end of part and then it started this new one. This new one hasn't gotten to the title screen yet. So let me move a little further and let's see if we can get that. Here we go. Put in Game Genie. Oh man. What a device. I had one as a kid and mine did not work very well, if at all. Okay, I think once we pop in there, it'll probably show the title screen. Let's see. In a poem, he told us wandering the shadows in a dark ocean, forever searching for a way into the light to his love. Nightless Night, a Thomas Zane movie. Alex Casey is the detective. This sounds like Barbara Jagger is the writer's widow. The murderer. Ati is the janitor. Thomas Zane is the writer. Alan Wake. Music by... Gosh dang. Quick. Okay, so I have to change the scene here. This may be Alan's last chapter. Second to last chapter? Seriously? Gosh dang, it just keeps going. It would... which is fine. It's just the fact that, like, I still don't know what the frick is happening. You know? What's the point of doing that? Let's hang on to that. We may need it. Okay, I think I'm going to have to change the plot board here. Also, I have not seen... Man, is there... There is a break room, but I don't think it's a... I don't think it's a place to switch over. No, we can try. We can try getting in there. So out the side... Oh, shoot. No, that's not going to work. Projection room murder site. We can't go back anymore. Oh, no, it'll let me go back. Okay. But there's a point of interest. Is there another point of interest on the other side of this room? Like, look at this. Oh, it's just the wall. Yeah. This part here. Alan's slow. Never raised a baby in The Sims past toddler. Oh, that was the movie. I actually can't really see the movie from up here. But also, wait, is that the direction? I guess it is. Okay. Do we just watch Nightless Night? I mean, how long is it going to play for? Past toddler, as they annoy me, intend to start a new family. Need to learn to stop that and raise a kid. Pretty sure this is chapter 8 of 9 for Alan. Morning, Gorst. You should join Nonder's cult. Mercer's waiting for you. I'm sure I'll die eventually. You'll need to be there to pick up the pieces. Well, that might be... Nope. Okay, it's still going. Okay. And I need to get to Parliament Tower, which means I need to leave, right? Do you think I can just walk out? Maybe that's what the light shift is for? Container. I remember that break room. I wonder if there's a puddle. I wonder if there's a puddle that I can use there. Let's see, are these doors openable? No. All right, let's try the light shift. No, I still can't leave. Okay, so I don't know the purpose of the light shift. Maybe we can go out the side, back around that way. I don't know. We'll just keep moving. Hey, Jard. Hey, cutie. No, you. It's the champion of light. Shoot, I'm trying to be. I'm doing so hot. But I can change this too. We're currently... Okay, it's not a certain setting. Flip of the light. Ooh, I don't remember... The grandmaster should get me out into the alley, right?
This was dark, but the story had to be dark.
There's that door there. Okay, does it change any of these back here? I don't think so. Where it gets to be a little tricky. So there's a door over there, but I don't know if we actually need it. How's Gen Duty going? It's...
The scene had changed.
It's fine. She's let us sleep the last couple nights. Not sure if it's because of the drugs. Cult of the Word. It's Nightless Night. It eats at a man. How long is this movie, I wonder? Okay. All right, let's we'll try changing it to... We tried the Grandmaster. Try the Cult of the Word. Oh, you just bought this game? Nice. Very cool. Have you, so you haven't started playing it? Oh, wait, do I need to go this way? I bet I need to go this way. I don't think any of this matters. Let me change it back to, yeah, I think this is all irrelevant. There we go. All right. This is the exit. I forgot there's kind of a stairs going down here. And we do not have a story shift in here. Literally, my body's pieces that now will chop up and feed to you all. I missed Inktober yesterday, possibly today. Frick work, sucking the joy out of my life. Dang. Well, don't be too hard on yourself, Ursa. If you miss a day, you can always just pick it back up later. Even if it bled into November, you know what I mean? November still ends in Burr. So. It's raining so nice day. All I want to do is curl up and read. I'll cuddle with you. Mystique is going to smack Saber any second. He's coming in whinging for 0 reasons while Mystique is trying to chill in peace on the sofa, and she sat up and just started staring at him. Not yet, but what I'm gonna once I get my work schedule for the new job. It's you're in for a ride. the storyline in Alan Wake 1 was kind of difficult to follow, and it has nothing on Alan Wake 2, because holy crap. I have no clue what's going on. But at least the characters are also saying they don't understand. Okay, where do... Oh, I'll line this up here.
There wasn't enough alcohol in this city to drown the memories of this nightmare. But I'd damn well try. This case would never be closed. I had more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some...
What are these other texts showing up underneath?
I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall. There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories in this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
Huh. Okay, so I do have to change the lobby to get out of here. I'll just take New York's Finest off. I would eat rainy guild soup. Wait, what? Love to make some guild soup in the rain. Isn't that more like a guild shower? That's my idea to continue. Even if I don't do it on the day, I'll end up with all 31 sketches. Yeah, yeah. So no need to... Definitely no need to beat yourself up. Part 1 television. I have no idea how I got that, but okay. Okay. And we're out. We're out. We could swap back to Saga, and I think I'm going to do that. Ursa, do you have the chapters for Saga available by chance too? I'm probably going to get attacked along the way though. Let me see if I can get back to that shift. Does it show up in there? Like a janitor's... Because it's like right over here. Yeah, janitor's bucket right there. Okay. Let's try it. Likely to be attacked along the way, so let's be on our guard. And maybe I should heal too. There we go. Pick it up. Yeah, something's over there. It's always been wild. Guild shower devolves into soup. I do. Okay. I'm going to ask you that. I'm going to swap back over to Saga. And I'm going to ask you. Oh. What the frick? Okay. The music's scary, so something's gonna happen. Which one of you? Oh, it's you. Reload, bro. Bro, you cannot. Taking more than one shotgun blast. I keep dodging too early. All right. Jeez Louise. Might offer Saber to my new neighbors as their son took their cat. Just for a few days. Just for a few days. Go live with your second family. You're going to ask me what the frick? Sorry. I'm going to ask you... Well, I do have an extra light now. I'm going to ask you where I'm at in Saga's story as well. Since you just told me you think I'm on chapter 8 of 9. Seriously, bro? Can't a guy just walk down a dark alley without getting jumped? Doesn't matter. We're here by the light. All right. Let's save it. And let's switch reality. And hopefully... The other thing is, I don't know. I think I'd said this before. One sec. The only thing I'm not sure of is if I finish like Alan's story before Saga's, do I miss out on the Saga bit or vice versa? I'm not sure about that. But I'm going to switch reality. I've been playing Alan long enough now, and I may be able to switch right back. Who knows? Charles. Thank you both, Charles and Ursa. I got the sneezes lately. Oh, he wants to climb all over you, but you have a guitar in your lap. All right, and hopefully this isn't going to be a slideshow. It seems okay-ish. Yeah, we're back in the lodge. Okay. It's a little stuttery, but not... It could be worse. Okay. All right. Ragweed allergy? Maybe. Yeah. Alan's chapters said Zane's film was chapter 8, so I assume that was correct. Okay. Posted a picture of him right now in Pets. Oh, gosh. I never had any clue about the Wake game. Story went something, something, wife disappears, darkness corrupts town, something, something, darkness. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Okay, we got... Go to the sheriff's station to give the clicker to Wake. I feel like I'm near the end of Saga's story, maybe even more so than... Does that help? I'm supposed to go to give the clicker to Wake at the sheriff's station. Does that help you kind of figure out where I'm at in this? And thank you for checking, Urside. Or, you know, anybody else for looking it up. I appreciate it, because I know you're basically getting the game spoiled for you. Okay, let me try real fast. We are getting, we're definitely having a bit of a drop in frames here. I'm going to try to save and restart this game real fast, except, was that not the room? Was that not the closet? I'm never playing this, so it's fine. Well, even still, you know what I mean? All right, let's do a manual save real fast. We'll save over this one here. We're at 30 hours, 35 hours, 26 minutes. Okay, and then let me quit this game real fast. It's just, I think you could probably use it. I don't want to tell you the names in case of spoil stuff. Okay. I want to practice while I watch as my ukulele teacher said she's happy to swap my lessons to guitar, but Saber won't have it. The story in Wake 2 is so freaking convoluted, I'm not sure you can really spoil anything. It could be, honestly. Just want to know the plot, and I'm glad you're just as lost as I am, because I was worried I missed something. No, you haven't missed anything. At least not anything more than me. Names of Saga's chapters seem spoilery. Okay, gotcha. Saber's like, I must be as close to you as possible right now. That's classic. Classic. All right, here we go. That does seem better, yes. Okay, good. Good. Okay. This right here is her mind place. This is it. Which, speaking of, maybe I should take a look at, too. Does she have anything new? Radio. Ooh, weapon upgrades. Hang on a second. We have 9. Can't do any of these. Consecutive successful hits will significantly reduce the time between shots. Stand still to enter and improve focus mode. This mode grants perfect accuracy, pulls shots toward enemy weak spots, and deals increased damage. I like that. Bullets penetrate the enemy's darkness shield. Oh, wow. Okay. That is my favorite gun. I'll be happy to upgrade it. We've got, this is the sawed off. Yeah, I can't actually upgrade anything with these 9 9 scraps here. I doubt I have any... Oh, there's a new one. Bright Falls Station. Okay.
Get the clicker to wake and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him.
At least Mystique has stopped giving him the death stare. By the way, learn that Ghost of Yotai is out. I just finished a big project at work. I'm this tempted to download and play it this afternoon. How was, did you play Ghost of Tsushima before, Charles? Okay. Get Wake out of FBC custody. Find evidence. All right. Do have a couple other pieces of evidence to place. Note instructing cultists to take the rider out. Yeah, they're probably just talking about dinner. Is it part of the goal? Yeah. Okay. I think they just really want to have a conversation over dinner. Okay, these are all for later. All right. Old stashes. Stashing it. Bright Falls. I think all these are going to be Bright Falls. That's another thing. I think I actually enjoy this about Saga's storyline is they're collectibles. You got the lunch boxes, you got the stashes. I don't know why. Normally I'm not a big collectibles guy, but some of them, like the nursery rhymes, involve puzzles, which has been really cool. Bright Falls rhymes. So yeah, I don't know. Just Saga is superior. She is the hero, though.
Okay.
And Monster Doll. How many more dolls? It seems like we maybe have 2 more dolls to find. Cauldron Lake. Look at all those Cauldron Lake rhymes. Plenty of watery rhymes. Only 1 more Bright Falls, and then some more evidence about them, too. Okay. Alex Casey lunchboxes. Bright Falls. I found all the watery lunchboxes. I found out who left them. There's 3 more Bright Falls and 1 more Cauldron Lake. I don't know if I'm able to get back to Cauldron Lake, though. Not sure. Let's see. FYI, Game Rant says you can do 1 route and it will switch you when you're at the point of no return and allowed to follow the other route. Hang on. You can do 1 route. It will switch you when you're at the point of no return. Okay. Got it. I did and loved it. Yeah, I'm midway through my play of Tsushima, and it is really good. It's really good. You don't miss anything if you followed one story because they automatically swap you. They said this is a long game for the horror genre, running 20 hours. Yeah, I'm already at 35. It is a long game for horror for sure. I'm not complaining. I've been super enjoying it. Like, even my complaints about not knowing what the frick is going on in Alan's story, like I'm still intrigued enough to want to know what's going to happen at the end, you know? It's been mysterious. Like it's obviously a little frustrating, but it's mysterious enough at the same time that like I do want to find out what's happening. So, but if you said Ursa, and I'm not saying you have to tell me the name of the chapter, but if you did mention what chapter number this is for Saga, I did not catch it, or it did not register. Yeah, I'm supposed to head towards the sheriff's station. I'm going to try to use my bolt cutters, though, because there's a few different places to use them. Oh, and I just realized something, too. Yeah, I'm going to take the bolt cutters down here. The bolt cutters to the kind of the sheriff's station. I'm going to explore Bright Falls for a sec, because I think there's a car. Yeah, I can get in the car and go back to Cauldron Lake. And I think I will do that, but I might actually do that. Might potentially do that off stream, because that's going to be more about collecting than anything. All right, bolt cutters over here. Don't mind me, I just have a giant, crossbow on my back. Bolt cutters, baby. The 20 hours is long. What is 200 plus? We've already invested in the KCD games. Well, it's not, KCD is not a horror game, though. Most horror games are not very long. I mean, if you get 10 hours in a horror game, that's probably about the standard.
Another one of those cult boxes.
we got here? What's this say? 1, 2, 3. This is over. Okay. All right. I gotta find some sticks sticking out of the water. Might be those over there or those there. Dude, could be like that. Wonder if I'll need the flashlight. Is it glowing? One of these.
Pat Main here.
Pat Main!
Sorry for the late start on my today's program. I took a little hike to clear my head, and you know this fresh air really does wonders. But I just couldn't seem to find my way back. I know that trail like
I haven't done Deer Fest. I have not. I don't know which posts I'm supposed to be looking at here. A bunch of them have 6s on them. Quick look at this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I saw a bunch of 6s. I mean, do I just... It's not that. Okay. There's a fish underneath? I don't know. You did Old Gods, which was the nursing home. Yes. I think you're in chapter 6. Also out of... Was it 9? 6 of 9? Nice. I miss our Phasmo days. Ooh, I would love to play some Phasmo with you guys. I know Charles is certainly more of an expert than me at that game. I'm not very good at it. I would like to learn the ways of being a ghost hunter. Maybe it's this one specifically. I don't know. There are 3 of them. That one has a 9 on it. Is the positioning important? Let's see. So that one's kind of like in the middle, but they've all been more or less in the middle, right? Let's see. That one has a 9. I saw a 6. Where was the 6 at? That was over here, right? Oh, that 6 is actually up higher. Okay, so it's 6, 9, and then something. We could brute force it, or we could keep searching. Do you think we'd see it from this pier, or... Let's see. Let's just brute force it. Why not? Okay. So 6, 9, nice. And then it's going to be another number here. Just give it some time. 6, 9, 7. There you go. Brute force, baby. If you steal from the cult, then the cult will come for you. Ayo. What do we got? Oh! That's a whole new line of inventory. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, I have an investigation over here. I don't remember what investigations do. Oh, dang it. Went back to being kind of stuttery again. I bet I'll still die every single time. You and me both. Lutz, I missed the Portugal review and need to chat with you. I didn't really do much of a Portugal review. But happy to chat with you. Happy to chat with you. Really? We should play? 9 total chapters. Old Gods was 5, so not sure how much Saga you did after that. Man, what was the last thing I did? I played as Wake for kind of a long time. Okay, there's an investigation here to my left.
So what do you think that whole thing at the lodge was
about? This?
I don't think. It's better not to get mixed up with that bunch.
Ah, so you do know something after all. You know, I bet that biker gang from the next town over had something to do with what went on at the lodge. Rowdy folks, rowdy habits.
I wouldn't put it past them. Watery definitely has that kind of a rep.
I don't think that's the investigation, right? Better is better. Mm-hmm. Pippa's really good at it. I love watching Coro and Iron play Phasma with Pippa. They just giggle through it, and Pippa's like doing serious ghost hunting stuff. Now I have a new mic, and you can hear all my screaming, which I know is driving people nuts. So sad we missed your weekend stream. Yeah, are you planning to be like a Sunday morning schedule, or are you just kind of, that was just the time you're available this time? Did I get the investigation? That was the investigation. Okay, interesting. All right, so I know I'm going to have to use the bolt cutters over there to get to another cult stash, but I don't know. I bet I can walk in the front door of the sheriff's station, so I don't think I'm probably going to trigger the next part here. Let's see.
You wouldn't just wander off and not tell us, especially after all the weirdness at the lodge. I'm worried, Jude.
Well, I'm fucking worried too. You just had to follow
All right, bolt cutters right here. I feel like there was a place in Watery that needed bolt cutters as well. I like your screaming, Coro. I want Coro to stream more often. Hashtag content house. Cult stash.
Another cult stash?
I'm going to have to use these, aren't I? Work log. 1st of January. Overprivileged town hall folks complaining about poor TV reception. Hopefully not due to the paint job. 17th. Took a photo with the giant moose statue in the park. Great memento. February 2nd. Damn dogs kept digging up the flowers. February 31st. What? Park's trash can needed fresh coat of paint. Painted an extra layer. 3rd of March. Tried painting the large tree in the park, but the weather was too hot. Cooled down on a bench in the sheltered area and had an epiphany. March 26th, replaced a screw on the purple park bench. Okay, so that's going to give me... These are probably symbols, aren't they? Yeah. It's going to give me my symbol order. Hopefully not due to the paint job. Took a photo with a giant moose statue in the park. Park's trash can needed fresh coat of paint. Okay, so in the park... There's a trash can. There's also a giant moose statue. Okay, there's a bench in the sheltered area in the park. Maybe the statue. I don't know. Let's see. There's something about paint job in the TV reception. What building has to do with TV reception? Would it be... I'm not actually sure. I don't even know where the park is either. Oh, the park is over here. Okay. Kind of loop around to the right. Check it out. I don't know if it works that way or not, but we're going to find out. We're probably looking for glowing painting. I thought Spooky said scream more often. I thought so too. And I was like, hey, you know, like... Whatever you guys, whatever you guys want. I think one more week and you can finally kiss each other. No more side hugs. Can you believe it? Okay. Something about a tree. Aha. Yeah.
Remember how it went last time?
Okay.
The sacrifices we made. Pain.
Purple.
It's happening again.
Purple park bench. Let's see. It says giant moose statue. Did there used to be a moose here? Or... So there was a tree. The tree might not have, though, because it said it was too hot. So they sat down on a bench. Okay. Which one would this be? This is the gazebo. And then painting on the house. Oh, on the dish. Okay. All right. So I need to... Let me get a pen here to write this down. So we got the kind of two... I'm going to call these the two mountains here. So we have two mountains on the dish. Where I assume a giant moose statue would be. We have the two kind of like opposing arrows. This is near the, I'll say, statue. I assume that's where the statue would have been. And then in the gazebo, we had a different mark. That was which one? The 2 stacked triangles. Okay. Gazebo. Okay, so we'll try to match those with the dates, and that should unlock the stash for us. I'm never gonna wear clothes again after next week. Did I miss any questions? No work, or you had a work call? I don't think so. I think we were good. I guess I'm just a little surprised. I can't really remember the last thing I did with Saga. If it was that, like, I feel like the nursing home was pretty much the last thing, but I don't know. I'd be a little afraid to ask, like, what comes after the nursing home. Okay. Okay, so the dish is going to be first. That was on January 1st. Took a photo with the giant moose statue in the park. Great memento. Dogs keep digging up the flowers. Park's trash can needed fresh coat of paint. Painted an extra... I didn't look at any trash cans. Pulled down on a bench in the sheltered area. Had an epiphany. Replaced a screw. Okay. So I think the last one then is the gazebo. And then flowers. There were flowers over there. But the trash can, I didn't even look for a trash can. So if this doesn't work, I'm going to have to go back and look for a trash can. But I think it's going to be the dish, which was the 2 like that. Then it's going to be the flowers, which are the 2 opposing triangles like that. And then the gazebo is the 2 stacked ones pointing up like this. And it worked. All right. Cool. I also have 2 mountains. Ayo. Congrats. Monsters live in the woods. Oh, look at that. Immediately we're using our new inventory list there, or line. Okay, there's a locked door, the Elderwood Palace Lodge. Otherwise, I'm not really seeing much that hasn't been you know, collectibles waiting to be collected and whatnot. And then again, I don't know if me exploring kind of unlocks those or what. Kind of wander over here. No, I think they're purposefully kind of just the edge of town. It doesn't really look like much is over there. Yeah. Oh, okay. And I see there's like a dotted line here. That's sort of the boundaries. Okay. What is this area, though? Behind the Elderwood Palace Lodge. Let's find out. See if we can find out. It may not be anything. Done with work training next week. No more office pets. Yeah, how is that going? With the in-office stuff. 99% sure you're in chapter 6, so you can Saga all over the place without fear of locking out something on Alan's side. Nice. In that case, too, then maybe I'll play... Maybe I'll play the... You said I'm 2 chapters away from the end of Alan's story. All entrance for Deerfest. Okay. Is this what's behind the lodge? This building? I probably can't enter it. Seems to be the case. Yeah. Gotta try it. But no, I can't. Okay. All right, then one more thing real fast. I'm sure Wake's fine in the sheriff's station. No need to rush. I'm in office until at least December. Then I might get 1 or 2 days remote. Oh, okay. You're going to the office sans clothes? I guess so. Hope everybody's ready. Okay, we can either go to Cauldron Lake or Watery. Watery has Coffee World. I feel like I did a pretty decent job exploring. Let's go to Cauldron Lake. Why not? Why not? Also today, if I can get this here. One second. Trying to... We need to wish a happy birthday to somebody today. don't know if... Come on. Discord, stop being a turd butt. There we go. All right. Happy birthday to this person. I'm doing it so nobody can steal my thunder live on stream. Talala, Warrior Princess. Hope you have an amazing day. Nailed it. How do I get a job there? Asking for a friend somewhere you can just be all naked and stuff. Okay, so some of these areas are like red scratches on them. Why? There's a nursery rhyme, break room. Yeah, there's a lot I haven't done over here in Cauldron Lake. I wonder if I'm supposed to come back at any point. There's bolt cutters over here at the rental cabin. Point of interest. Cult stash. Yeah, look at all this stuff. Another cult stash. Nursery rhyme. Another nursery rhyme. Screwdriver container. Container. Yeah. I think I'll work on trying to clear this map too. Why not? Why not? Alrighty. No entry. Gotta remind myself how I even get over. It's been a long time since we've been here. Oh, there's an entrance. Okay, the gate over here is cut. Yeah. Alright. And we're bound to run into some taken in this area. This is weird. This feels like ages ago. Because it was, really. Bolt cutters right up here. I haven't been into these rental cabins, so I have no idea what I'm about to find over here. This area has been off limits because I haven't had any bolt cutters. Okay. New area. Unlocked. How big of an area is this? There are 4 rental cabins, but who knows? I probably can't even go into any of them. I'm guessing. Wait, no, there's a lunchbox in here.
Can't be opened on this side.
Okay, yeah, there's a lunchbox knitting right over there. Can be opened on this side. Can it be opened on the other side? There's a fence here. Maybe the other way? Or maybe it's a duplex that I can get in on this side? Yeah. Okay. Possibly. Probably go around back. All right. Would you guys stay here? This is a rental cabin. You can rent this baby out. You can have a nice, relaxing visit to Cauldron Lake. Just outside Bright Falls. Very chill. Very, very chill. Very pretty. And I can dip under there. Okay, we'll do that here in just a second. Go over to this other cabin. Like I'm gonna get jump scared here any minute.
And another lunchbox.
His hair was longer than I remembered, blowing gently in the cool night breeze. I put my hand to his cheek to confirm that he was indeed real. And he was. He was real. Feeling his handsome beard, wild but neatly trimmed, beneath my fingers proved it. You're back, I breathed. Yes, I'm back. I wasn't cold any longer. We got 9 manuscript fragments from that, too. It's pretty good. Did this show... There is a locked door. Oh, there's a cult stash in the other one over. Okay. Nice. It's like one of the Airbnb horror stories I've heard about. Next, you'll find an outhouse with some creeper hiding in a camera in the toilet / behind the bathroom mirror. Yeah, exactly. I hear some music. Yeah. It's a break room. And music is playing. I say, when music is playing, there's usually a reality shift. This. Manuscript page. Cauldron Lake. This one's called. Okay. Animals stayed away from the water's edge as if to avoid some unseen submerged predator waiting just below the dark surface. They never drank water from the lake. Birds flew around it, never over. Darkness flowed from Cauldron Lake. Gaze in the black mirror of the lake and you'd see it all around you, and you'd understand. It was already out, already where you were. It was already too late. Cauldron Lake used to be alive with people. Beautiful forests, hiking trails leading to stunning vistas. Then the government put up a fence, kept the people out. Volcanic gas, they said. They didn't want anyone knowing the truth. The lake wasn't a lake at all. The dark water, a mask to hide the hungry and bottomless ocean below. A fence couldn't stop the flood that was coming. Nothing could. The return of the nightmare rising from the depths. Ooh. Creepy. Oh, also we can upgrade our rifle now. Okay, which one? Bullets penetrate the enemy's darkness shield, or stand still to enter and improve focus modes. Mode grants perfect accuracy, pulls shots toward enemy weak spots, and deals increased damage. I feel like I'm going to go with that one. The kill shot.
Still, emptying her mind, focusing, breathing in, breathing out. She aimed the rifle, ready for the kill shot.
Hell yeah. Oh, and today is Decimus's birthday too. All right. I would have felt bad if I said happy birthday to one person on another one. All right. Sorry. No work messages, thankfully. What is this? A gift from a Nostalgius? What on earth? Nostalgius? Gift in RimWorld? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Oops, I did it again. Britney Spears, May 3rd, 2000 classic. Nostalgius? I don't know if you're still lurking and hanging out with us, but dude, you're unreal. You're unreal. RimWorld does seem like a super interesting game, but also seems like kind of scary. You know what I mean? I'd have expected Ghost to gift RimWorld. Is that like a... Is that a euphemism? Have you seen Barbarian? Barbarian? Okay, we're not switching back to Wake. I probably will try to finish his story sooner rather than later, but
Another cult box.
For now, we're sticking with Saga. Cult box. What we got here? There's a 2 on the tree. There's a dead something. A bridge. Okay. Window to tornado to castle to bridge to cave to tower to dead corpse to tree is 2. Where's the 1 at? There's a 3 and a 2. I don't get it. I do not get it. What is, oh, it's a key. Watery. Yeah, I'm guessing none of these keys are going to work. I'll double check though. Let's see. Cauldron Lake. Oh, key to the cult stash of the stream. And it's not the stream, but I'll try it anyway. Okay, Coffee World and Watery, Trailer Park and Watery, Trailer Park and Watery, Bright Falls. Okay, yeah, so none of those. All right, I don't think I get it. Window, tornado, castle, bridge, cave, tower, dead creature, tree. I can help you with some Twitch integration if you're interested. It's a Twitch integrated game? I've been so curious about RimWorld. You'd be the person to watch figure it out, really? It is indeed a euphemism. It involves an Airbnb and something in the basement. What? Barbarian? That's a movie? All right, how am I doing on time here? Solid still. Solid. I got about half an hour. Okay. Window, tornado. Do I look out one of these windows and see a tornado somewhere? Where in the frick would a tornado be? Is there anything on this map? I'm just seeing if there's anything named that would indicate like a tornado or something. Could be maybe the Witchfinder station. It doesn't necessarily have to be over here. Could be somewhere else. But, yeah. But I need a key because there's no code, so we're not hacking this one. Okay. No, you need mods. There's some simple ones that can amp it up. Okay, okay. It's got a Skarsgård Barbarian. Which Skarsgård is it? Well, it sounds cool. I definitely feel free to send me some links too if you want. But yeah, I would certainly I would certainly want to play that with chat. That'd be great. Okay, what is this? Day 1. Some weird animal tried to break into our clubhouse. It was scary. Max hit it off a big stick and it ran away. I think it was a squirrel before. Day 3. Our candy stash has gone missing. Maybe it was the squirrel. Day 6. Max found candy wrappers in the woods. There was some big poops there. It wasn't the squirrel. Day 7. Max has gone missing. Oh gosh. Beware the Wicked Witch rules. One person is the Wicked Witch. Everybody else has to hide, run and hide. When the witch says, beware me, everybody has to change places. If you go to someone else's hiding place, you can tag them to kill them. Don't get tagged and killed. If the Wicked Witch finds you, you're dead. If you find the witch's lair, she is caught. Burn the witch. Any of you ever play that game? The Wicked Witch? I've never played that one. I'd be terrified. Movies of people being horrible are the worst horror stories. I had to stop listening to true crime while I'm home alone. I get that. You know what's funny? I get really uncomfortable in shows and movies and stuff when people are just failing really hard. Like I squirm in my seat. Some people just find it really funny and I find it really uncomfortable. I mean, funny at the same time, but like just even more uncomfortable than funny, if that makes sense. And people are just failing. Oh, there's a nursery rhyme over here. Okay, this is the same sheet I saw from the cult stash. The exact same one. Nothing is different. I wish I knew what it meant. There is a nursery rhyme over here too. You're the same way, Ursa? Yeah, I don't know. It's just I have a very, very strong reaction to it. Okay, tornado. How do I know what the tornado is going to look? I don't think I'm actually going to find a tornado like in Peak, you know? I don't think so. Then again, I mean, in the first game, Alan was running from a tornado at the beginning, and he was at Cauldron Lake. There's a bridge too, though? I don't know. Nursery rhymes in here.
More of those rhymes.
Okay. See if there's a doll. I don't see one. I don't see one. Remember, too, the nursery rhymes, it's not just a matter of solving them. You actually collect something after you finish the rhyme. And I've solved a few, and I think I've honestly, like, forgotten to collect the reward. Birds, watching you like in that movie, but protective, not attacking. Mythical inspiration, guardian spirits, Norse mythology, or ancient Egyptian. Corvus corax from the family Corvidae. Research symbolism and uses. Wait, what is this? Oh, I have to collect this here. Okay. Elements. Stalking monster, watchful birds. Stakes can't be too high for both risk management and fruitful outcomes. Make sure the rhyming is looser this time. Need to test this approach for possibly more ambiguous interpretational results. So it's about the nursery rhyme. That clue there. Okay. Our hero, courageous and true, stalked by the monster, hatching through. The clever crows call their warning and keep an eye on the battle forming. When the fight is done and over, the hero and the crows reap the rewards left for her. Crows also played a huge part in the first game, and I haven't seen any crows. Okay. Stalked by the monster, hatching through. So I think I need to put the monster over here. Okay. And then clever crows keep an eye. So I can probably... That's probably a sun. I'm thinking probably put the crow on the eye. Do I have a crow? The fight is done and over. Hero and the crows reap the rewards left for her. Do I have a crow? I do. Okay. Rewards. So the hero can go on the reward, maybe? Do I have a hero doll? Hero doll.
Okay.
Nailed it. Okay. So we're going to have some footprints to follow. Music got scary. Music got really scary. Oh, God. Woo! Hey. There's somebody else, too? Or is it the crows? Oh, he's got a weak spot. Oh! Ooh, okay. That dude. There are the crows. Oh, there's my my perfect aim mode right there. That's cool. This guy was swinging a big pipe. And speaking of, is that... Yeah, I'm literally just like when I was shooting this guy, I was shooting his clothes off. That's pretty gnarly. Well, anyway. Was that my reward for the nursery rhyme? Or maybe it opened this door and there's something in here now? Ah, it's this. Yeah, this is my reward. Okay.
A charm.
Which one did we get here? Oops. Coffee mug saves you from death, but shatters in the process. I have one of those, so then now I have two. Okay. Had one already. We'll find our shoebox and do a check. Man, that guy was scary though. Okay. Oh, another deer to pet.
On greener pastures now.
truly don't know if that's like an unmentioned collectible. Eviction notice. Bright Falls record. Cauldron Lake closed. The majority of the scenic and beloved Cauldron Lake area was fenced off and access is restricted as a government agency takes over. Tuesday, the unthinkable happened over the weekend as local tourist destination and beloved fishing spot Cauldron Lake was cordoned off by government officials. Citing seismic disturbances in the area, the Federal Bureau of Control has limited access for the foreseeable future. When asked about the effects this closure will have on the region as a tourist destination, follow that. The FBC spokesperson expressed profound regret in this impact, on the impact this may or may not have on the local economy. This comes as a shock to locals who have enjoyed campground and fishing access around the lake for generations. When interviewing residents around town to get a feel for the reception, it was clear that tensions were running high. This is an absolute outrage, said Kathy Waller, lifelong Bright Falls resident and volcanologist. There has been no documented volcanic activity in this region for millennia. The only seismic activity going on down there is when the Koskalas take their 4x4s for a joyride on the hiking paths. I just bought a season camp pass, said Ed Randall, a Watery native. I sure hope these feds reimburse me my $350, but I'm not holding my breath. In addition to the inconvenience and anger locals are feeling, there's concern as to what this means for the future. Joe and Cindy just put all their savings into that convenience store for the campground. What happens to them? What happens to all the businesses around here that rely on out-of-towners? People are scared and they want answers. Is your email hacker-proof? To many people, hackers are the stuff of Hollywood movies and TV shows, dark criminals committing cybercrimes and action movies. But to many people around the world, hackers are a very real threat. Cybercrime experts warn that phishing attempts are on the rise and show little sign of stopping. What is phishing, you may be asking yourself? Phishing is when someone poses a fake email address in order to trick the recipient into sharing their personal information. Information which could be then used to access bank accounts or other personal databases. Even the most professional-looking emails or text messages can be faked, experts warn, so people are encouraged to always act with caution when sharing information on the net. All it takes is one mistake and your information could be out there forever. Too true. Bright Falls Bookstore Raffle Bonanza. Anyone looking for a gift for the reader in their life would do well to visit Bright Falls Bookstore this weekend. In an effort to clear out the stock room, Bright Falls Bookstore is raffling off hundreds of old books and collections, including many signed books and items considered collector's editions. All proceeds will go towards renovating the bookstore and charitable donations to student literacy programs. Tickets for the raffle will be on sale from 9 a.m. on Saturday until 6 p.m. the following day, with drawing taking place Monday morning. Monring. Eviction notice. Effective immediately. The Federal Bureau of Control has designated this area to be vacated as a matter of public health and safety. Failure to comply with this order is a federal crime. Will result in swift and forceful action per code 0157DE. Your compliance is appreciated. So, not hackers, sortie. Hello. Hackers. Hackers, baby. So that explains it. You actually can't rent these cabins. So there you go. I asked if any of you would be staying here. You'd be willing to stay, because they're for rent, but they're not actually for rent. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year. That's true. That's true. All right, did we clear this area out? There's a locked door on the other side of this cabin. The cult stash, which admittedly I've not found the solution for. Is this front door locked, or was it the back door over here? What door was locked? Seems like all the doors were open. I don't see any locked doors. My brain just horribly misfired. Wait, what's the matter? Millions of Americans? Was it millions of Americans, or was it millions of Americans suffer every year? I think it's pretty funny. I think you're pretty funny, Sorty. Good morning, Great Bear. Are you feeling all right, Sorty? I hope so. You're feeling good. Exclamation lurk. Rollin, thanks for signing the quest log and enjoy your lurk. Hope you're having a great day. I don't know what door this game is thinking is locked over here. This one, I just opened it. Is there another one? Oh, this door. That door is blocked. Not just locked, it's blocked. Maybe there's a way... I don't know. No, that door is just straight up not getting opened. Feeling solid. Just need coffee to kick in. Work's been kicking my butt. I think I hear a Taken. Oh, I definitely do. They're right there. Let's test out our new... Oh, gosh, you're close. Are you... No, you're... What? I don't get it. Dead. Dead. Yeah, that perk's already paying dividends for my ammo. Hope your tum-tums has settled. That's what I was hoping too. There's somebody else? Oh, hell yeah. Give me all that ammo. Although that is pistol ammo, not rifle. Oh, you're off to the left here. All right. Yeah, if you guys could just drop some rifle ammo, that would be lovely. That'd be lovely. Okay. So we just have the stash. Oh, wait. I didn't go to the gazebo over there. Shoot, I meant to do that. Okay, real fast. Let me do that. We did get a heck of ammo for our pistol, I guess, which is good. Not sure how it works, but I think I have just suggested a game for you. Yeah, on rank 1. Very cool. Yeah, everybody should feel encouraged to recommend games. Admittedly, if it's a game I don't own, it may take me a little bit longer to get to it, but it doesn't mean I won't get to it. There's a 6 there. Okay, 6 for what? 6 for what? Is there paint over there too? 6. Okay. Whew. Gosh. Okay. I found a 6 over here. Oh, here's a bridge. Is it though? Yes, it's going to take me... It used to be a bridge, possibly? What is this? Remember in the drawing there was a bridge. I had to go... There's like the tornado and... Yada, yada, yada. That was over here, right? Let's take another quick look at it. Oh, not through that one. Have you ever tried this game called Witcher 3? I don't know if you like it. Quinn! How are you? I don't know. I may not like that. Decided to move Saber and play guitar for a bit. My fingers hurt, so I came back to chat. I got blisters on my fingers. Was it suspected to be the meds? What perk did you take and what did it do to help? What perk? It's not a horror game. Thank you, Ursa. I'm a sneezy guy today. That's my doc's guess. They're wicked effective, but pretty heavily impact the digestive process. So sometimes you can get bunked up or the opposite or back and forth. 6-month-old freezer burned Trader Joe's burrito bowl I had for lunch last week. Probably didn't help either. I don't know. Yeah, so this is the drawing I was mentioning here. So I saw a 6 written on a tree, but I don't know if this is related. So it shows like a window, and then a tornado, and then a castle, and then a bridge, and then a cave, and then a tower, a skeleton, and a tree with a 2 on it. I don't freaking get it. Cloudpunk, look it up when you have time. Yeah, I'm familiar with Cloudpunk. I believe I have that still on my GOG wish list. Let's see. I'm going to just take a picture of this with my phone. I'm going to do this boomer style here. In case I want to refer back to this. Haven't got it, which you won't have, as it's a hidden gem I can gift it to you on payday. You don't have to do that either. I had that in the beginning. Now it comes in cycles. Sometimes it hampers my appetite, makes me nauseous. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. Yeah, Cloudpunk did seem like a pretty cool game, though, Chaotic. It is on my wish list, but I hadn't actually... it's one of those games to kind of like keep an eye on, wait for a sale kind of deal. Are they back already? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, they're on the other side. Are you stuck over there? Good. Good. Get freaking stuck over there. I'm just going to ignore them. I don't have to use the supplies, mother freaker. Okay, so if I go down this way, I probably can't get back up here is my guess. Oh, wait. There's also potentially a way out over there. I didn't even look. That gate looked super mossy, like I couldn't probably use it, but let's find out. I cannot. Okay, yeah. By mossy, I mean overgrown. There's no moss on it whatsoever. Boomer style do this escape room games. Taking pictures of the screen directly rather than a screenshot. Okay, confirmed. I cannot go back up this way once I'm down here, but that's all right. I think that's okay. All right. So next place to travel. I don't actually know. Maybe I go. There's a cult stash down there. I can kind of just loop back around there if I do need to get up there. Man. To be honest, though, that drawing is really throwing me for a loop. I don't know what it means. I love escape room games. Best luck bear. I'm still learning. I'm such a mindless eater. So addicted to escape room games, but sometimes there's a puzzle involving far too much math. I need to cheat because my brain locks up. That's not cheating, I don't think. A lot of them, you should be able to have something to write down on at the very least. Normally I wake up nauseous and mellows by the time I get to work. I've acclimated enough to know where I don't realize it's working until I get a quarter of the way through my meal and feel stuffed. So now I'm working on thinking ahead with portion sizes, knowing that'll happen. That's good. Love the game, but in good old chaotic fashion. I've had it for years, haven't finished it. Classic. Classic chaotic. All right, maybe I just go ahead and go down this way here. What kind of... There's a Witchfinder station. I'm just trying to think again of that drawing. There was a bridge somewhere, and then there was a cave. I don't know what could be considered the cave. Then again, is it shaped at all like this map? I don't think it is. Let's see. I don't think so. Although we could actually kind of take a path similar to that. I don't know, but we're not looking for a code either, so I don't know why this path is important. We're looking for a key that's hidden somewhere. But anyway, we'll try to take this other path over here. You can hear the Taken just freaking trolling all the way over there. Okay. This is the scenic, one of the scenic outlooks. Yeah, I think I'll go... Well, I kind of want to go past this the FBC station over here, because there is a cult stash over there, too, by the... That's where we found Nightingale for the murder site. Okay, probably gonna have to fight this guy. Fine, it'll be fine. It's fine. Also, if we do need any more supplies, we've got some in the shoebox. Psychological for sure. Very much stress / boredom reaction. They've been game-changing for staying on track, though I've lost nearly 30 pounds. Dang, congrats. Congrats on that. All right, this way. This way. Sounds like you should play Blueprints. That's also on my list of games to check out. Admittedly, I'm afraid, though. I'm going to play it, and it's going to be one of those, like, I've already got kind of a lot of games. There's a point of interest over here. And I'm thinking, like, oh, shoot, am I going to... How long of a game is Blueprints? How many hours would it take me? Point of interest. I know I remember trying to find this point of interest before. I don't know if it's something that's collectible or it's just something that stays there. it? Oh, it's this. Okay. I definitely read all this stuff before, and it's definitely this. Okay. Right? Yeah. Point of interest. Although it's gone now, but I definitely read that before. I know I did. Could also play Demonologist. I think I have that on Epic, I want to say. I should look into that. Should look into that. Bad habits of not playing a game for months and decide it's been too long. Start again with full intentions of playing it through, but then I get distracted by another game. It's a never-ending cycle. There are a lot of games out there, to your credit, you know? Or in your defense, I guess. But yeah, there are a lot of games out there. Admittedly, it can be tough to stick through to the end of games. Here's that one control office. I opened this. I don't remember what I did to open it, but I do remember opening it. Read this before. Yeah. Okay. Very annoying. Alex Casey lunchbox. Pretty sure I already opened this one. Yep, it's open. Hey, Captain, how are ya? Aw. So if you play Blueprints, I will be here every day. How, depends on where you tap out and how much help you want when you get stuck. Okay. Are the puzzles in it pretty hard? Like, is that a guaranteed thing? Like, I'm gonna get stuck? Has Alan woke up yet? Chan, hello! Hello, hello. I did switch back over to Saga. According to Ursa, I'm actually closer to the end of Alan's story than I am Saga's. So I was like, all right, well, hey, let's use this as an excuse to swap back to Saga. Because she is much cooler than Alan right now. And probably always will be, honestly. Okay, there's a cult stash over here somewhere. There's a cult member. Or 2, maybe 3. Oh boy, that guy fast. Oh, come on. Not too early. Oh, it ended up being okay. Come on, kill this guy. There we go. Ah, dodged too late. Yep. What? How did he get his shadow back? Okay, and he was very glitched there. He got his shadow back too. Dodge early, shoot. Have I seen Mini Chan's adventures? I saw a picture that she posted in Sorty's Discord of some mountains, and I was sad to hear that you're not able to go see the dino stuff. That is very sad. But it seemed like what you were looking at was quite beautiful. So there's that at least. You could roll credits on it like 8 to 12 hours probs with minimal help. That's where most people tap out because it completes the main objective the game pitches to you. You beat everything, though. I think I just clocked shy of 100 hours. Granted, probably 10 of that was speedrun attempts. Another 5 could probably account for idling in menus because I forgot to close it. Okay, dang. Number of unfinished games in my library. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I have lack of focus. Just never stick to anything. Did karate for 4 weeks when I was a kid and quit. Work lurk time. Hopefully work's going well, Captain. I feel like if I start Blueprints, I'll never stop. Okay, the stash is this way, over here. Right over yonder. And I should heal up as well. Trauma pad, I guess? Ooh, okay, Saga. Hey, hey, okay. Glad you enjoyed that. Where? Is the stash over here? Is it in this? Is it in the room with us? Not here, right? No, it's out front of this place. Why am I having such a hard time finding it? Seemed like it was supposed to be right on the path. What in the world? Where is this? Over here?
Another locked box.
It's kind of hidden a little bit, tucked in here. All right. Confused? Follow the steps. Wash hands. Take chicken out of fridge. Take a nap. Okay. Wash hands. Take chicken out of fridge. Take a nap. Okay. So sink. Fridge. Sink? Wash hands. Or maybe it's... Could it be the bathroom? Bathroom sink? Okay, we got symbols. There's a guitar. Take a nap. So let's pet this deer.
They're all so soft.
Do you remember the painted hills were pretty? They did look very pretty. Loosely 4 acts of the game. They aren't clearly defined, but the community groups them based on main objectives in front of you. Most folks dip after Act 1. It's still pretty satisfying. 100 hours is also basically completely unassisted other than wild speculation from my coworker who was playing at the same time. You could def go faster if you aren't stubborn about hints like I was, and I've gotten pretty good at figuring out how to give hints without being spoilery. Yeah, I gotta say, I am interested. If not for anything else other than the fact that you've talked it up so much. Okay, wash hands. In here, maybe? Or there, okay. Yeah. All right, so kind of like diagonal hourglass, I guess we'll call that one. Take chicken out of fridge. Fridge is here, okay. So diagonal hourglass, then vertical hourglass, and then go take a nap, which I presume would be in the bedroom. Okay. Opposing arrows. All right. And is there something to collect here? Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake preparing. I know it. First drawing, water line. Real caldera is made from volcano. Lava. Second drawing, water line. Engineered structure, strange machines. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get this lock opened up here. Okay. Diagonal hourglass this way, though. Vertical hourglass there, and then opposing triangles there. Boom. We did need this trauma pad, and look, more... Gosh, we're getting so much handgun ammo. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm one of the trees, all right. Okay, I think what we got to do now is work our way up towards this witch's hut. There's a break room over there. Also a container, interestingly enough. So we're going to kind of have to zigzag our way through the woods. The FBC buzzer, I think that starts one of the DLCs. I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of curious if we'd want to check that out before finishing the game. Hey, Bogan. Hello and good morning. Hello and good morning. How are you? We go this way first and then loop around over here. Oh, look at that. A light spot. Does this go through? Sorry, I check my map a lot because it is very confusing. It does not go through. So I need to take this path over here. This one goes north. How's the stream been so far? It's been all right. Been all right. Making some good progress. In this case, I'm really just trying to level up Saga a bit. But it's been fun. Saga's got an interesting storyline, and her collectibles are interesting too. So I've been doing that. And that's been good. Let's wait a minute. Container over here that I didn't open. More handgun ammo. Look at that. Jeez. Well, I've been using the handgun so much. Charms. Yeah, see, there's one of the other coffee mug charms. Saves you from death, but shatters in the process. The lantern charm to add a charge to Saga's flashlight, but I have so many batteries in here, I didn't think it was worth it. Increases max health. Chance to stun enemy and flashlight boost. Increase quality and quantity of resources found. I think that's still going to be the move here. First aid kit, we're going to bring that over. Drop one of these guys over here. Flashbangs, we'll swap that over. And let's see, a full stack. No other dupes other than this handgun ammo. Drop that over there. All right. Actually, let's split this one here. Let's go with 35. 15 over. There we go. That's still a good amount of handgun ammo. Look at this inventory sorting. I'm so glad we got this extra slot opened up. That is nice. Okay, painkillers. We still have 2 of those. 1 trauma pad, 1 first aid kit. That's pretty solid. I think we'll leave that as our dealio here. And we're going to go ahead and do a manual save, overriding my last save. Because unfortunately, friends, I think it's time for me to get to work. Definitely one of my favorite games of all time. There's just not many experiences like it in gaming. That said, I love obtuse puzzles that don't hold your hand at all, but you feel like Sherlock Holmes when you solve them. Totally get not everyone enjoys that level of required effort and brain power when they sit down to relax and game. I do play, I mean, with me playing in the morning, sometimes brain power does feel like it's at a premium, admittedly. But I also enjoy those type of games. And, you know, could be part of the reason why we're in the line of work that we are too, sort of, you know? All right, friends. I kill the game on my end over here. Yeah, I gotta get to work. I got a bit of an early end to the day, so I do have to try to get some stuff done. So yeah, so I'm doing my playthrough on YouTube, so folks who are interested can experience it without having to play if it's not their jam. Mursa, hello. Woke up really, really early and not tired enough to go back to sleep, so I'm going to do a bit of concepts and watch stream. How early? Super envy you doing morning streams. I wish I had the fresh brain juice. Let me do this one here. Thank you, Kirk, for hanging out. Have a great day to you as well. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, Ursa. Early end, so another stream later. Oh, it's not an early end. Shoot, if anything, I'm actually, I mean, my typical end time is 10:15, so I'm actually about 10 minutes later than my typical. But I don't have morning meetings on Tuesdays. The problem is, though, I've got I have to leave earlier this afternoon than I normally do for work due to just basically some coaching obligations. So. You meant end work. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, not for streaming, unfortunately. Probably tomorrow in Australia. Yeah, 1:25 a.m. So what time did you go to bed? But anyway. All right, friends. Some thank yous real fast before I run out of here. We got Nonder with the raid. Yeah, Nonder with the raid. I got to thank Nonder, even though I did die in the cult earlier. I don't think it was Nonder's fault. So, yeah. Like 8 or 9 p.m. Oh, okay. You got at least a few hours. And I'm thinking if you went to bed at like 11 and woke up at 1:25, you gotta get back to bed, Broken. You gotta get back to bed. But at least you got some sleep. What happened in the cult? I joined the cult and then died shortly after because I got old. I was old when I joined and then I died of old age. But anyway, all right, friends. Tomorrow we got KCD 2 on the docket. We are getting dangerously close to that second map in KCD 2, so that's my goal, is see if we can wrap up Brushes with Death. I do have a couple like scavenger hunts in my quest log, and I'm trying to I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to stick with those or not, because I really do want to complete the game as close to 100% as I can. But I may look up some help for those, because I am really interested in getting to that next part of the map. So, but yeah. You haven't died yet? That's good, at least. Bogan, you're from the future. You should know what happens. Yeah. Let's go. I keep the bed. All right, friends. KCD2 tomorrow. Looking forward to it. I'll see you then. I love y'all. Bye.